Hey everybody, it's Scott Moran, co-founder here at SamCart, and we are here with Donna Partow. Donna is Donna Partow International. We'll dive in and talk more about what Donna is and exactly who she serves. But super excited to talk with Donna, someone who's been a SamCart customer for a long time, who more recently has been a part of the CreatorU Coaching program, is getting some outstanding results, implementing everything right and left, and our team is so incredibly happy to share her story. So Donna, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here with you.
Excited to have you. Absolutely. Donna, so let's kick this off. Give us the elevator pitch version of what is Donna Partow International? Who do you serve and what do you do?
Well, I've been an author and professional speaker for 35 years and have traveled all over the world. I've been to 40 countries on 6 continents. I've sold 1.5 million books and life was great. And then COVID hit. And every one of my speaking engagements canceled overnight. So in my 60s, I had to reinvent myself. And I had been using SamCart for a decade, but just for things that were lower priority. I had little courses and little online things that I was doing and really enjoyed. But when COVID hit, I'm like, okay, I need to really get serious about building something, just going online entirely. And SamCart's just been incredible. And within the last couple months, I started to notice that there was a lot in there that I wasn't using. And I love you guys so much. One of the best business decisions I ever made was leaving, may I say, the shop
by all means,
from hell and coming here to SamCart. And I thought, I love these guys. I love their heart. They're so, customer focused. Anytime I need anything, to just go out of their way. And so I thought, well, let me get what's this CreatorU thing? Let me just dive in and give that a try and see if it will help me, just be more online oriented than I have been. And I signed up for the coaching program, and whatever they say, I just go do it. And I don't overthink it. I'm like, okay, let me go try that. Let me go try this. And it's just been fun. I think I made $25,000 in a couple weeks. So yeah, I just do what you tell me to do.
I'm not sure I could write a better commercial, I think, for the CreatorU Coaching program at that point. Let's just dive in on that. So let's talk about the last couple weeks. What has that experience been like? Like, what were you looking for before you joined that coaching program? Like, what was the why behind you joining?
I needed some new offers. I love these guys. Let's do this thing and let's rock and roll. And the first idea he put out there, I said, okay, so I'll throw out an email and see what happens. And that brought in $12,000 within a couple days. So I said, well, let me try another idea. So it's just been amazing. Well, I was making the classic mistake, and I had like the big, huge course with like 2-hour video. It's like 90 hours of teaching.
We have all of us been right there.
I know about how to plan, publish, and promote your best-selling book. And he's like, wrong, wrong. You need to be giving people bite-sized, just one aspect of what you're doing. And so I thought, well, let me put that out there, because I have like a $10,000 coaching program, $12,000, $14,000, $16,000 coaching program that covers the whole thing. So we took one little bite-sized piece of it, and I said, let's do a 6-week super sprint to get one aspect of that whole process done. And at a lower price point, like $1,000 to $2,000 price point. And we put that out, and it was exactly what people were waiting for, not to be overwhelmed. So that was a really key course correction that I needed to make.
That is such a great line. We were waiting not to be overwhelmed. I think that's such a great, every single person should take that to heart. I love that one. That's a great one.
Yes, give me 16,000 and I'll tell you everything I know. So yeah.
That's exactly right.
Smaller. Now that I'm thinking smaller, and it's helping me think bigger. I will continue to do.
Love that. Awesome. So tell me that story about sent an email, tons of responses. Like what clarify the details, because I just sort of heard the high level.
Helping me finish the story. I just began.
No, that was great.
I sent out an offer for something smaller.
Yeah.
And within hours, we had 300 people saying, yeah, tell me more. And I think and this is what I started to say, people are waiting for you to make the offer that they want, not the offer that you think they want. And that's, I think, the beauty of what I've been doing is being willing to try different things and put that, see, maybe that's what people are waiting for. Maybe that's what they want. And it's just a whole new way of thinking. And I think you guys say this a lot. as entrepreneurs, we're alone in our home office coming up with, this whole scenario. And meanwhile, there's a whole world of 8 billion people out there. And the best way to find out what people want from you is to throw it out there. And they say yes, they may say no, but you learn. That's the way you learn, by throwing it out there and being willing to fail or succeed or adapt. I think those things are just absolutely key.
Absolutely love that. Talk to me about this sort of, recent success. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at your SamCart account, this extra, send an email and make 12 grand or something like that. You know what I mean? What does that mean to you and your family or your life? It's like, let's get a little personal on that one.
Yeah, well, I had to replace a significant income. I was a professional speaker, traveling all over the world. COVID hit. I mean, all of my income vanished overnight, gone, zero speaking fees. And that was the lion's share of my revenue. And so I had to completely reinvent myself in my 60s. And I think that moving in this direction, what you're doing with CreatorU and doing a lot more and being more intentional of finding out what the market wants now. Like I knew what the market wanted back in the day, those big, huge courses. And I'm like, well, I'll just make another big, huge course. I think tuning in to CreatorU and finding out what's working now so that I don't have to invent the wheel has really been liberating for me and doing that replacement income, which I need.
Really love that. Absolutely love that. Awesome. Donna, what's next? What are you going to do from here?
What am I going to do from here? I'm going to make more offers.
I like it. That's
a wider variety of offers at different price points and being willing to meet the people on my list where they are and not continuing to try to get them to come to me and trying to convince them that they want what I have to offer, which is kind of what I've been doing.
A lot of people spend a lot of their time doing exactly that. So I'm glad to see, I think when you have the right strategy, things can move. You know what I mean?
Really, mindset change.
Yeah. And really shake things up in that way, which is great. And it's great to see the results follow. I mean, it's such a great thing. So I'll finish. We'll make this a 2-part last question, right? The first part would be, you joined CreatorU Coaching to get some specific help, to get some of that kind of stuff and to get what's working now, that type of stuff. What would you say, if someone is watching this video and they're thinking about doing the same thing, they're wondering, is it worth it? Is the price worth it? Are the people good? Whatever. What would you say to that person?
It's just such a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. It's about ROI. If you can spend, whatever, a couple $1,000 and immediately turn that around. I mean, me within days, I was able to multiply 10x my investment. I think you guys are genius. I've always loved you guys. Just as a customer of SamCart, I think it's 15 years, if I'm not mistaken, that I've been here.
Well, we've only been in business for like 10, but it would probably feel like 15.
Let's do that again. We'll scratch that. Okay. But I think I've been with you since the beginning. Very early
and
on.
I'm almost positive you have. I know that's something we've been in different rooms and stuff talking about that, which is great.
We'll reframe that one. I've been with SamCart almost since the beginning. And can I tell that story of how I found
absolutely. I was my second part was
good.
Question.
This is a true story. I had been with a shopping cart company, which will remain nameless, but I call it the shopping cart from hell. And in a decade of being with them, it was like old HTML code. They never helped me ever. They were just awful. And the final straw was I called in. There was an issue with one of my products. The guy's name was Christian. And he was literally screaming profanities at me on the phone. And I was like, okay, this is the end. I've got to find someone else. And I don't know how, but I stumbled upon you. I think it was like your one page or something like that. And I made the switch to shopping cart. And it was like heaven. Everyone's so nice. Everyone's so helpful and caring. I didn't have to come up with my own HTML code. It was just glorious and truly one of the best business decisions I've ever made and just thrilled. So I've always loved you guys. I guess I've loved you for a decade. Is that right?
Love it.
And the moment was just right for me coming back to this idea of putting out offers. When I heard that you were doing this program, I thought, I love these guys. These guys are smart. They're nice. I trust them. Let me give this thing that they're doing with CreatorU a try. And it's been amazing. And I'm so glad I did.
Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. And we have yet to have a profanity laden.
No, there has been no profanity laden. I'm trying to be
Not
a nice,
yet.
trying to be a
Not
nice
yet.
person,
Not yet.
you know? Yeah, it was a profanity laced tirade. But the best part of all was that I specifically remember his name was Christian.
There you go. Tough. Yep. Sometimes life is tough. You know what I mean? Christian having a bad day.
You know,
We'll
but
let
it led me to a better place. Here I am.
God bless the broken road. That's how it goes.
Yes,
Awesome.
God bless
Donna,
the broken road that led me right to SamCart.
I love it. I love it. Donna, if someone wants to learn more about you, maybe they want to hire you as a speaker, or they want to contact you directly about, I don't know, whatever, where would they go and find you?
That is such a good question. If they want to know about me in general, they can go to Donna Partow. If they want to learn about how I can help them launch the book, they can go to donnapartow.com/bestseller.
Bestseller. We'll be sure to have a link to both of those things down below this video. Donna, thank you so much for your time. It is awesome to get a chance to connect directly and hear about your success. Congrats on all of it.